Hello. In this lecture, we will discuss the different types of PMOs in relation to control and influence. There are three types: supportive, controlling, and directive. First, we will define the three and then describe situations where each is appropriate. Each type of PMO varies in the degree of control and influence they have on projects within the organization. You will need to determine the type you need to have an effective project office. Remember, a PMO is a management structure that standardizes the project-related processes and facilitates the sharing of resources, methodologies, tools, and techniques. The responsibilities of a PMO can range from providing project management support functions to actually being responsible for the direct management of one or more projects. The first type we will discuss is the supportive PMO. A supportive PMO acts as a consultant to projects by providing access to best practices, templates, training, and also provides information and lessons learned archives from past projects. You can consider this type of PMO as a library of project information. The supportive PMO has very low control and influence over the projects it supports. This can work in an organization where projects are done successfully in a loosely controlled manner and where additional control is deemed unnecessary. It is also useful if the objective is to have a knowledge base of project management information across the enterprise to be used freely by project managers. The second type is the controlling PMO. Controlling PMOs have more control than supportive PMOs as they require compliance to their frameworks or methodologies by the projects they support. This can include the required use of processes, templates, forms, tools, and governance. In addition, project offices might need to pass regular reviews by the controlling PMO, and this may represent a risk factor on the project. Control and influence is relatively moderate. This works if 1. There is a clear case that compliance with PMO controls will bring improvements in the organization and how it executes on projects. 2. The PMO has sufficient executive support for the controls the PMO puts in place. The third type of PMO is the directive PMO. This type of PMO directly manages projects, thus the degree of control and influence is very high. This type actually takes over the projects by providing the project management experience and resources to manage the project. As organizations undertake projects, professional project managers from the PMO are assigned to the projects. This injects a great deal of professionalism into the projects, and since each of the project managers originates and reports back to the directive PMO, it guarantees a high level of consistency of practice across all projects. This is effective in larger organizations that are structured, such as a matrix, as well as within organizations that have a hierarchical and structured culture. The best type is very specific to the organization, culture, and history of what works and what does not. But the objectives should be: 1. Implement a common methodology. 2. Standardize the terminology. 3. Introduce effective, repeatable project management processes. And 4. Provide common supporting tools. Ultimately, the objective is to improve levels of project success within the organization. Being aware of these types can help to accomplish this. That concludes our lesson on the types of PMOs. As Peter Drucker said, nothing is less productive than to make more efficient what should not be done at all.